I was impressed with that move you pulled. Bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's me, it's G, it's Double MD, the undefeated, undisputed YouTube champion. That's right, it's the Maverick, Mark Daniels, here with week 15 of our Back on Track series. And guys, of course, this week has been a very interesting week. Unfortunately, some bad things have happened, but some great things have happened as well. But we'll first talk about the Back on Track stuff, and we'll kind of talk about what's going on here. Some good and some bad, like I said. So, Monday, very standard day. Did some yoga. Felt great. Went for a little walk afterwards as well. Took Wiki out for a little bit. He definitely appreciated that. Tuesday, we did some walking as well. Hit the foam roller a little bit. And then Wednesday was a very, very tiring day. So typically, when I have my most busiest day of the month, right, twice a month, it's on a Thursday. Well, it got rolled back to Wednesday this week. So Wednesday was the day I had to wake up even earlier than normal as well, which really sucked. I was living off barely any sleep. I was very, very tired. But we got through the day. And then Thursday, I kind of was recovering from that, so I said, screw it, I'm just not going to do nothing on Thursday. Plus, Pokemon Unite came out this week, so I was kind of like, itching to play it. If you haven't noticed, I've been recording some videos on it. Basically, what we've been doing with the Pokemon Unite videos is pretty simple. The first video is like my first impressions of the game, because it was the first time I actually played it, as well as playing Charizard. And then beyond that, I've been like trying to play with each character that I have available to me, and giving my first impressions of them on camera. Was it Machamp? I want to say it was Machamp. Yeah, Machamp. The second video that I did. He wasn't my first impression because I had to play something else because you can only have one Pokemon per team, and someone picked Charizard, so I picked Machamp and ended up doing a video after that for Machamp. That was the only one that wasn't my first impression. But we have a couple more coming out for those, so look forward to those. They're pretty much going up every day at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. So look forward, like I said, to that. Beyond that, what am I going to do with Pokemon? Well, I guess, hold on, back on track. Let's get back on track with Back on Track. Then Friday was today. Took it easy today. Went for a nice walk outside for a little bit. Took Wiki out yet again. He really appreciated that. And that's pretty much it in terms of the Back on Track stuff. So now let's rewind back to the Pokemon Unite stuff. So after I'm done with like doing like the first impressions of each Pokemon, I don't know what I'm going to do after that. I could do like a couple games every day and just record it and put it on the YouTube channel. We'll see. If you guys like that, we'll do that. I might just play like 3, because right now what we're doing is I'm picking the Pokemon that we're going to play. We're reading all their abilities, and then we jump into 3 games. I was almost going to say regular games, but we have played some ranked games and some quick games as well to kind of switch things up. But we can do like 3 games with a Pokemon or whatever, just for fun. Maybe us climbing the ladder in rank, trying to get to that master rank. So there's a lot of possibilities there. But I'm enjoying the game quite a bit. It's a lot of fun. If you don't know what Pokemon Unite is, obviously, I mean, you have to know at least what Pokemon is, right? Especially if you're watching my channel. But it's a MOBA, which is a multiplayer online battle arena, which is similar to the style of like a League of Legends or a Dota or Smite. Those are just a few of the names of the MOBAs out there, where basically you and teammates, in this case it's a 5 versus 5, which is pretty much standard for a MOBA, and you guys have different lanes in which you will partner up with each other. Within the 5, you divide yourselves kind of into different lanes, and you're basically trying to collect resources to out-resource your other opponent, and basically trying to win that way, whether it's out-resource them by leveling up faster than them so you can beat them in team fights, or trying to score more points than they do fast. I mean, there's a lot to it. It's a very a friendly MOBA or a casual MOBA in comparison to like a League of Legends. Not to say there's no competitive side to it, but it's more simplified, which isn't a bad thing at all. In fact, it makes it to where it's very user friendly, where anybody can kind of jump into this game and feel okay at it, and it's not too stressful to the point where it's like you just feel so disgusting after a game, and it's like, oh my god. And they're very quick games as well. Standard games are just 10 minutes long. There's a 10-minute timer. I don't think there's any like mechanic where if there's somehow a tie, which would be very hard for that to happen, if it bursts into like an overtime. I've never seen that, but as far as I know, 10 minutes standard. And then in the quick games, it's 5 minutes. So it's very fast games. Like you're in and out. So even if you're losing or lost, it's like whatever, we're almost done already. And then you move on and you go to the next one. And I think all the Pokemon, at least the ones that I've played so far, are pretty different. I mean, there's some attacks that are kind of carried over. Machamp and Lucario both have I think it's close combat, which is kind of like a mid-range melee attack. Um, but other than that, like every Pokemon so far feels different. They all have different kind of like roles, and I really like it a lot. It's a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to seeing more Pokemon come. Obviously, I think Blastoise and Gardevoir are coming. I think Blissey was announced at one point, unless someone made that up months ago when that was making its rounds. I don't actually know. I never looked into it. What else? But yeah, so I'm thinking with Pokemon Unite, what I might do after we're done doing like these first impressions of these Pokemon is we'll probably just try as a trial run, maybe do like a few games a day. Even if I like have to like batch record ahead of time a little bit if I need to, that's fine. But I'll try to do like the day before, do like 3 games. That way it's still meta. That's why if there's any patches that happens where there's buffs and nerfs, it won't be so like oh that was 2 weeks ago that this battle took place. So it's completely different than it would be today. That sort of deal. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the game. Let me know if you guys have played it. If you have, let me know what you think of it. But like I said, I think it's very. If you're intimidated by the thought of a MOBA, don't be, because this is a great introductory to the genre, if you ask me, because it's very simple. There's not a whole lot of complications to it. There is, like I said, there is some strategy to it, obviously, but just going into it, you still do pretty well. Especially in the early rank stages, you can still do pretty well. But anyways, that's enough about Pokemon yet. So let's talk about. So normally when someone says, "Hey, I got good news, I got bad news," which one do you want? I always say bad news because I like to get the bad news out of the way. So that's what I'm going to do to you guys. So unfortunately, we had to put one of our cats down, which really sucks. Her name was Miss Thing. I don't think I ever had her on the channel. I don't think I ever posted her on Instagram or anything because she was getting old, and she was already old, back before I started doing YouTube on a full-time basis. But she was about 16 and a half, almost 17 years old. So she's been around for over half my life. So she's been we've had her for a long time, and she's actually third generation to us, obviously, but multiple generations beyond that. But third generation to us and her family because we had her grandmother as a kitten, and we didn't get her fixed until later on. So she ended up having some kittens, which was Miss Thing, which was the cat I'm talking about. Her mother, Mocha, ended up having her. Another cat that we had for a while that passed away a couple years ago, Wolfie. Peanut, who my stepsister has, and then the fourth cat was Little Man, who unfortunately got out one night and ended up going to. We have one of our neighbors has kind of like a pond in their yard, and he ended up going to the pond and freezing to death, which is also very sad. But that happened. Well, it would have been like 13 years ago, 14 years ago. But anyways, we had to put her down because she was getting really bad. She was barely moving. She was laying in very weird positions. She was urinating on herself constantly, just everywhere. Um, what's crazy is she was acting very strange just a few years ago. We have a spare bedroom, and for a little while, and I want to say for like a few months, she would literally she was normally an active cat, and she would like to go outside and sunbathe and hang out, and then she would come inside. Well, for a few months, she started going to the spare room and just basically like laying down like on a shelf, and she wouldn't move from there. She wouldn't come out. She didn't want to come out. She just laid there all day long. So we thought we were gonna lose her then, but she bounced back, and she was fine after that. But just basically the entire like last year, she's slowly been declining. Her eyesight's gotten worse and worse. She can seemingly barely see anything because we'll offer her food or treats or whatever, and she'll not know where we're at. She's like looking, and I'm like, over here, over here. We'll try to signal her, over here, Miss Thing, over here. And it just got really bad. So it's very sad to lose a pet or a family member like that. And but I just wanted to mention her because she deserves to be mentioned. You know, like I said, she's been a part of my life for over half of my lifetime, and you know, we loved her and we gave her a really good life. She had a really cushy life, and the last year we pretty much did everything we could to comfort her as much as we could because we knew that time was coming soon. But she ended up passing away, and like I said, I just wanted to say a few things about her there. Um, Great cat. Um, so let's bring up the mood a little bit. So as I mentioned to you guys before, you know, we had our internet issues that we had a few weeks ago, where basically my internet was down for like almost 2 weeks. And when I say down, I mean no internet at all. It was gone. But beyond that, we also had instances where internet would go off, go on, go off, go on. And that was still going on up until last week. And by last week, I mean this week. It was either Monday or Tuesday. I can't remember which day it was. But we got our new internet, guys. We got the new internet. The new ISP is here. And oh, baby, it's been good. Oh, let me tell you, so the very first thing I did when we got our internet, I uploaded a video, a Mystery Dungeon video. It's like 2 gigabytes big or so. And typically on the sudden link internet that we had previously, it would take me for that size of file about 45 minutes or so to upload. Anywhere between 30 and 45 minutes. 30 minutes on a really good day. And when I started uploading this video, like I said, about the same size as those videos, it would normally take about 30 to 45 minutes. It took 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Life changing. Life changing. The only issue is, I mean, that's fast. But the issue is I still have to do the rest of my process, which still takes like a couple hours per video. Because like my editing software, I have to render the video, which takes just a couple minutes, but then exporting a video, depending on the size, again, takes anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour. In some cases, depending on, like I said, if it's a really big file, it'll take like an hour and a half just for one video to export. Then I compress it so it's easier to upload and make it a smaller file. So it'll go from like 12 gigabytes to like 2 gigabytes for the file. And that takes another like 45 minutes to an hour depending on the video, and then I can upload it. So even though the upload speed still is crazy, I still gotta do the rest of the process, which still takes a long time. But still, the cool, like, because like when I was uploading, there's certain things I couldn't do on like on my PC, right? Like while the other processes are going, certain games would be too laggy for me to want to play them. But now this, you know, since I can upload them so quickly, it's not so bad. I can actually, you know, upload these videos in like 2 seconds and then go back to doing what I'm doing on the internet. So that's still good. Very exciting. And the other exciting news, something that I'm kind of doing while I'm recording this, and I've been kind of messing with all day. I got a new cell phone. I finally did it. Here it is. Boom! Look at it. That's the case that it's in. But it's a Samsung 20 FE. Is that right? Samsung 20 FE, I believe that's what it's called. And yeah, finally arrived today. It took about a week to get here. I haven't tried out the camera yet, so I can't tell you guys if filming like outside and stuff while I'm walking is a possibility. I would imagine so. It's a pretty big upgrade from my other phone. I can just tell you just by the little bit that I've got to play with it today, just like catching a Pokemon Go, like Pokemon Go feels so smooth. Like on my other phone, it was always so laggy, and dude, I got on there and it was just like a whole new world. You know, I'm like in Aladdin right now. It's a whole new world. So I'm very excited to play around with it a little bit more. I haven't had a chance to really do too much because I've been transferring everything over, contacts and apps, and downloading apps and trying to sync them up to my previous accounts and things like that. But and of course just Android phone updates and things like that. But man, it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. But yeah, that's pretty much. I'm trying to think. Was that everything I wanted to talk about today? I should have wrote something down, but to be honest, it's actually really late. It's been like I said today. You know, in terms of back on track stuff, wasn't so busy, but I was busy doing other stuff. So it's been a very long day for me, and just got done playing some Pokemon Unite though. I had to unwind a little bit, played with the boys for a little bit, which was a lot of fun. But yeah, so look forward to more Pokemon Unite stuff. I mean, hell, freaking Friday, which is today. We actually uploaded, was it 4 videos? It's been a while since I've done a 4 video day, huh? Let me take a quick look at it. Let me look at my YouTube studio. Let me tell you guys something. But let me tell you something else. But no, so here we go. So today we had the Gen 1 Shiny Pokemon tier list, so check that out. We also had Digimon Cyber Sleuth, episode 161. We're getting close to finishing that game. I think we could finish it here pretty quickly. And by quickly, maybe 10, 20 episodes, somewhere in that range. But when you're looking at 160 episodes, 20 episodes is almost done, right? Then, of course, we did Pokemon Unite episode 2, Machamp Massacre. Ooh, what a video! It was such a good video. And then, of course, last but not least, we did a Fire Emblem video, Fire Emblem Three Houses, episode 108. Marianne's Paralog Part 6. Can we finish the Marianne Paralog? Do we actually beat it? Do we lose again? Only one way to find out. Let me see. Anything else exciting happened today? Cell phone was the big one because I literally just got it today. Internet being on is huge. You know what? Actually, so I told you guys my internet speeds when I had Sudden Link, right? And it was like what, like 30 megabytes per second. Upload speed was like 5 megabytes per second, right? Now I was supposed to be getting 100 megabytes per second, by the way. Hardly ever did. So I'm doing my internet speed test right now. We'll do the Ookla. So let's see here. And it's going. Ping's at 2. That's pretty good. Oh, 480, 488. That's about 484, 483. Still loading, still going. 482.96 megabytes per second. Oh, so good. And then upload speed, like I said, it's about 5 megabytes per second. 10 on a good day for Sudden Link. It's going. It's at 97 right now. 97? 97 megabytes per second. Life changing is what that is. Oh my god, it feels so good. Anyways, guys, that is pretty much it for me this week. Let me know how your guys' week has been. Like I said, I don't really have anything else to really talk about. So just, hey, keep an eye on the channel. More videos coming. If you are interested in the Pokemon Unite content, for now we're going to have Pokemon Unites every day. That might slow down once we do all these like first impression videos. I'm not sure what I'm going to do just yet with the Pokemon Unite. Really, I guess it just depends if you guys watch and enjoy it. You know, I don't know. I do, since my upload speed is higher now, I do want to start streaming more. I used to stream a bit of Pokemon Train Card Game online back in like 2016, and it was going pretty well. I only streamed for a short period of time, but we started getting a bit of a community going, right? You know, you would see like the same 10 to 15 people coming in and out. It was pretty cool. So maybe we can start building a community that way again. With that, I mean, it's real easy. I would say it's easier. I wouldn't say it's real easy. It's easier to kind of build a community based on like a niche thing. So I don't know if like I play a lot of different games, so I really have a hard time making like a niche, like specific thing. That's why my channel has so many different things going, right? It's mostly a Let's Play channel, but then I've like integrated like tier listings, and Back on Track is, you know, something a little bit different. It's more like a blog. And then of course we have our, you know, 4 video game series that we're currently playing, going on a daily basis, 2 videos a day on those. So if we do Twitch, I don't know if it's gonna be like strictly like Pokemon Unite, you know, if we'll switch, you know, Pokemon Train Card Game Online again, which I've been playing a little bit more of Pokemon Train Card Game Online. I actually bought some Pokemon Trading Card Game codes. I bought, I think, 72 of them, and I actually used them up yesterday. I didn't open them, otherwise I would have made that a video. But I traded them for cards for like meta, you know, for the meta decks of the meta, and so we got a couple meta decks on there that we could, you know, utilize at some point. So you could see some of that. Could see some TFT. I play a lot of a lot of TFT in my spare time. Team Fight Tactics. So you guys could see some of that on the Twitch streams. I don't know. It's tough because I do a lot of like recording, obviously, in my free time, right? So like free time beyond that, there's not a lot, and I upload a lot of videos. You know, 2 videos a day is a lot as it is, but now we're doing, you know, 3 some days, 4 some days. You know, with Pokemon Unite coming out, or is out. So I don't know. I'd like to find like a good, reasonable way to be able to stream like my phone, like playing mobile games on my phone, so I could do like Dokkan Battle stuff again. The method that I did use was I used a splitter in my Elgato hooked it up to my phone, and it was such a pain in the ass to do because like half the time the splitter just wouldn't work, or the Elgato wouldn't go to my OBS. I would have to use like their software, and I didn't really want to do that. So I'd like to find a better way and an easier way, and in a way that wouldn't affect like the quality, right? Because I don't want to just have it super laggy because I'm using like a wireless deal, right? So if you guys have any tips on that, let me know because that'd be cool. I wouldn't mind. It would have been cool to like stream like my 6-year anniversary summons on Dokkan Battle because we did a lot. I did like I don't know how many stones did I have, like 1,600 plus all the free tickets and the free summons on top of that. And we got some good stuff. I mean, I'm not going to talk about my Dokkan summons because it's in a Dokkan video and you guys probably don't care. But anyways, guys, I talked long enough. Thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, I'm the Maverick Daniels. Bidding you farewell, peace, and one love. Bang!